We're Sarah and Kate, and this was our 4th day on board P+O Iona and our 2nd sea day. We got an early start to watch the sunrise and make use of the infinity pool without other people around. The Horizon magazine will say when the pools and hot tubs are open, which is usually from 7 or 7:30. And when we arrived, the staff were just finishing up, so we could get in almost straight away. The view was totally worth the early start. If you're an early riser, it's the perfect time to check out the pool and maybe get an early breakfast at the buffet, which we found was much quieter earlier on sea days, as most people were more likely to relax without ports or excursions to go to. This day was both celebration night and Valentine's Day, which meant there was a dress code for the evening meal. The Horizon magazine will tell you which restaurants and bars insist on the dress code, which is dresses and suits. Although it says black tie, men don't have to be in a full suit, but they do have to have a jacket. Women were dressed in anything from cocktail dresses to ball gowns, so there was a real variety. The main dining rooms definitely had this code, but there's plenty of places to eat and drink if you don't want to dress up. Everyone had a rose left outside their room and vouchers for a free drink of either Prosecco or a non-alcoholic elderflower cordial, which you could redeem at any bar. For lunch, we had booked afternoon tea at the Epicurean, which was booked on our first day through the My Holiday webpage app. Afternoon tea isn't available every day, and it is very popular, so we'd recommend you do this as soon as you board if you're interested. This was an extra charge at £17 per person, and we paid for this with onboard spending credit. We really wanted to experience as much as possible on our first ever cruise, trying as many of the restaurants and shows as we could. So that night we had dinner at the Limelight Club, where we saw Limelight. This meal and entertainment was an extra charge, which was booked 2 weeks before departure. The show started at 7, which is when we arrived, and we were very lucky to get placed at the side with a good view near the front. We'd recommend you get there 30 minutes before the show starts, when they start letting people in to get seated closer to the stage. The menu is limited with 3 to 4 starters and mains and 2 desserts. There is an appetizer and 3 courses included in the price. Personally, we were a little disappointed with the food, and the small portions meant we had a very late night trip to the buffet later. We also felt there were not enough staff available, so waited quite a while for drinks, though what servers were available were very nice. However, once Lee Mead came out, he really made the night, so he gave a talk and sang and answered questions, with the show lasting about 45 minutes. So while some people really love the food, for us, we'd only go to the Limelight Club if we were interested in the act. And that was the end of day 4.